Ever find yourself wondering if someone has a crush on you? It's a question that's probably kept many of us up at night, right? The human heart is a tricky thing to decipher, and when it comes to matters of affection, things get even more complicated. You see, while some people wear their hearts on their sleeves, others are more subtle, keeping their feelings hidden under layers of casual friendship and innocent interactions. And that's where the challenge lies. How do you tell if that friendly chit-chat is just that, or if it's a sign of something more? Understanding the signs is key, and that's exactly what we're here to help with. We're going to decipher the secret language of crushes, the subtle signals that say, "Hey, I like you." So buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster of emotions and aha moments. Join us as we delve into the top 10 signs your crush likes you and you don't even know it. Sign number 10. They always find a reason to talk to you. You know how it goes, you're just minding your business and out of nowhere, they pop up with a question about your favorite book, or maybe a comment on the weather. It may seem random at first, but it's not. They are just seeking an opportunity to connect with you, to keep the dialogue going. Even the most mundane topics suddenly become interesting when they're the ones bringing them up. Ever wondered why? It's because they are genuinely interested in what you have to say, in your thoughts, your opinions. They value your words. They crave these little interactions, these windows into your world. And it's not just about the talking, it's the listening too. They are always there, ears wide open, ready to absorb every word you say. So if they're always striking up a conversation, they might just be into you. Moving on to sign number 9, they laugh at all your jokes. Now, let's be real. We can't all be stand-up comedians, but if you notice that this person seems to find everything you say hilariously funny, you might be onto something. It's not just about the big belly laughs either. Even if your joke is a total flop, they'll give you a polite chuckle or an encouraging smile. Why, you ask? Well, when someone has a crush, they're more likely to find the object of their affection amusing. Your jokes, your stories, your quirky little habits, they're all part of what makes you, you. And if they're crushing on you, they're fascinated by all of it. So the next time you crack a joke and they're the only one laughing, don't just write it off. Keep an eye out for those genuine or even polite laughs. Sign number 8, they remember small details about you. This is a subtle yet powerful sign that someone might be harboring a secret crush on you. We're not talking about remembering your birthday or your favorite color. Those are the basics. We're talking about the small details, the kind that only someone who really pays attention would remember. For instance, they might remember that you prefer your coffee black with just a pinch of cinnamon, or that you're not a fan of horror movies because you had a bad experience watching one when you were 6. These are the kind of details that show they deeply value your conversations and are genuinely interested in getting to know you better. So the next time you're chatting and they bring up something you mentioned offhandedly weeks ago, take note. It's a clear sign they're listening. If they remember the little things, they're likely interested. Sign number 7, they're nervous around you. Picture this. When they're around you, they may seem a little more jittery than usual, perhaps even a touch fidgety. They might stumble over their words, laugh awkwardly, or even blush. Why, you ask? It's because they're trying their best to make a good impression. They're worried about saying something silly or doing something that might embarrass them. It's kind of like they're on a stage and you're the audience. They want their performance to be perfect, to be memorable. It's a classic sign of attraction, this nervousness. It shows they care about what you think of them, that your opinion matters. It's a subtle sign, but if you notice it, it's a pretty clear indicator that they may have a crush on you. So keep an eye out for those nerves. Nervousness can be a clear sign of a crush. Sign number 6, they try to get close to you. This sign can be a little tricky to pick up on, but it's a classic one. If someone has a secret crush on you, they may try to position themselves near you whenever possible. They might accidentally bump into you in the hallway or find a reason to sit next to you during a group outing. Now let's talk about light touching. This doesn't mean anything inappropriate, of course. It could be as simple as a friendly pat on the back after you've shared a joke, or a high five when you both agree on something. It's all about finding reasons to initiate physical contact in a respectful, casual manner. So if you notice that someone is consistently trying to be near you or engage in light, friendly touches, it could be a sign that they're interested in more than just friendship. Physical closeness can indicate romantic interest. Sign number 5, they show genuine interest in your life. Now, this is a major indicator. When someone has a crush on you, they'll want to know all about you. And we're not talking about the superficial stuff like your favorite color or what kind of music you're into. No, they'll want to delve deeper. They'll ask about your day, not just to make conversation, but because they genuinely want to know. What did you do? How did it make you feel? They'll show an interest in your dreams, your fears, your aspirations. They might ask about your family, your friends, your hobbies. They'll listen attentively when you speak, and they'll remember what you've told them. They'll want to understand what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. It's not just idle curiosity, it's a sincere desire to know you better. And why? Because this shows they genuinely care about you. Sign number 4. They're always available for you. Now, this isn't about them having no other life outside of you, but more about their eagerness to be there when you need them. Whether it's a shoulder to lean on, a listening ear, or a helping hand, they're there. Someone who has a secret crush on you will often prioritize your needs and make an effort to be available, even when it's inconvenient. They might stay up late to chat with you, or drop their plans to help you out. And it's not just about the big things, it's about the small moments too, like answering your texts quickly, or giving you a lift when your car is in the shop. Remember, it's not about them being at your beck and call, but rather their willingness to adjust their schedule and make time for you. Availability is a clear sign they value your company. Sign number 3. They get jealous. Oh, the green-eyed monster. We've all encountered it, whether we've been the jealous one or the object of someone's envy. Now, when someone has a crush on you, this monster rears its head in a slightly different way. You'll notice that when you spend time with others, especially people they perceive as potential competition, they may become sullen, distant, or even a tad snippy. They might make offhand comments about how much time you're spending with these other people, or they might try to downplay your relationship with them. Why? Because they want your attention, and they want it all to themselves. It's not about possession, but rather a desire to be the main focus of your world. It's a clear indication that they want more than just friendship. They want a deeper connection, a more intimate relationship. So remember, jealousy is a classic sign of a crush. Sign number 2. They compliment you often. Now, compliments are like little gifts of love. They're not about the price tag, but the thought that counts. And when someone has a crush on you, they're likely to shower you with these verbal tokens more often than you'd expect. It could be about your appearance, the way you aced that presentation, or your unique sense of humor. They're not just saying it to make you feel good. It's their way of subtly saying, "Hey, I see you, and I appreciate you." Notice how these compliments aren't generic or superficial. They're personalized, genuine, and often highlight aspects about yourself that you might overlook. It's like they're holding up a mirror, showing you the best version of yourself. So, if you find someone giving you frequent heartfelt compliments, it might be more than just friendly admiration. Frequent compliments can be a big giveaway. And finally, sign number 1. They make an effort to be a part of your life. This is the grand finale of signs, the one that really drives it home. A person who has a crush on you won't just be content with casual chats or occasional hangouts. They'll strive to be a bigger part of your world. They might show an interest in your hobbies, even if they've never tried them before. They could start showing up at places you frequent, not in a creepy way, of course, but in a manner that suggests they want to share experiences with you. They may even start adopting some of your lingo or habits. If you find them making the effort to get to know your friends, or they show genuine interest in your family, these are clear indicators too. They're not just interested in you, but in everything that is a part of your life. Making an effort to be in your life is the biggest sign of a crush. So there you have it. The top 10 signs your crush likes you and you don't even know it. From a sudden influx of conversations, constant laughter at your jokes, to remembering those tiny details about you that even you might have forgotten. Pay attention when they seem a bit nervous around you or make attempts to get close. Genuine interest in your life, being there for you whenever you need, and a hint of jealousy can all be telltale signs. Not to mention all those compliments that seem to come your way more often than not. And finally, the biggest sign of them all, they make an effort to be a part of your life. That's a pretty big deal. Remember, these signs aren't definitive proof, but they can certainly give you an idea. So keep an eye out, and you might just find out someone has a crush on you.